Hi guys, so before I get into my August TBR, I just wanted to give a little service announcement. I just wanted to come here and quickly tell you some things. So if you follow me over on Instagram, then you would know that I recently graduated and I recently turned 22 and I'm entering a new little chapter in my life. And not so long ago, I also put on my Instagram story what would make my channel better. If there's anything that I can do to make my channel more enjoyable for you guys, or if you want to see anything more specifically, what would that be? I didn't get that many specific answers. The only thing that was like the common thing was, can you do longer videos? Can you post more? And obviously because I was doing university at the same time as this, as well as working Monday to Friday, I found it hard to do more than one video. I could barely do one video a week at one point. However, I've now graduated, so if you're wondering why I'm randomly posting on a Tuesday evening, then that would be why. It's because I'm now going to attempt to post twice a week for you guys, which I don't think it needs that much of an announcement in itself. It's just simply because this was my first upload and I never actually addressed it in the video, so I thought I'd just quickly come along here before the video actually starts and tell you that this is why I'm randomly posting on a Tuesday, and you'll be seeing a lot more of me in your week, so apologies for that. You're going to be seeing a lot more of my face. I hope you enjoy my August TBR. I hope you are having a lovely day so far, and I'm going to roll the video now and I'm gonna go. But I'm very, very happy and I can't wait to see more of you and interact with you guys more as well. Hello everyone and welcome back to today's video. It's been quite a few months now since I've sat down and done a TBR video, but I feel like it's about time that I start them again. Doing monthly TBRs, I feel like they're just a good way to help you and give you a sort of direction as to what you want to read. I kind of do tend to just pick books that correlate with the videos that I'm doing that month. But what I kind of want to start doing is picking a TBR and then choosing the video idea after to implement them into a video somehow. But I have, and this is where I kind of borderline clickbaited you here, I have a cute jar. I'm not using the jar because I have far too many prompts. I have them in a bag, so TBR bag chooses the books that I read for August maybe. That didn't look as aesthetic, so I had to use the jar. Bear with me. So how I'm going to film this is I'm going to pick out, I think, 6 prompts from this little non-aesthetic bag, and then afterwards I'm going to go to my bookshelves, pick out a book that correlates with the prompt. I'm going to delve in. I think I have like over 300 prompts, so I'm just going to randomly pick one and see. We are starting off so strong. We have fake dating, which is a favourite trope of mine. Is this camera moving? I do apologise if the camera keeps moving up and down. My lens is too big for my camera, so it just keeps like sinking. And it's been really stressing me out lately, so let's just ignore that. But we are starting off strong. Fake dating, and I decided to go for The Spanish Love Deception. I have to dust this book off because it's been on my physical TBR now since 2022, and I did start the audiobook. Yep, it has a bookmark in it, and I got up to page 72 and I was cleaning out Riley's wardrobe and like going through some of the clothes and like folding them all up and stuff, so I did start this as an audiobook. Basically, one of my goals for the second half of the year is to finish series that I'm in the middle of, because I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed with how many I'm in, and finish books and read books that have been on my TBR for the longest, because I feel like I get a load of new ones which I'm so grateful for and so excited about, and then I prioritise those over the ones that have been sat on my TBR for a little bit too long. Now it's time to choose our next prompt. Okay, that's a cool one. I've got to choose a book with an odd page number. So that is a good one because it means that I can sort of mood read. It means that I can just go to my bookshelf, pick one that I want to read and just see if it has odd page numbers and see if I can find one that does. So I feel like this was the hardest prompt that I had to find. Everything else I sort of had a rough idea of what I was going to choose. But odd page number, tell me why every book on my bookshelf has an even page number. What the hell is going on? I picked The Love of My Afterlife by Kirsty Greenwood. This has gone so viral over the last couple of days, specifically on Instagram. I think I've seen it the most, but over on BookTok as well. But this book has, I think the American cover went viral and I screenshotted it and I was like, oh my god, what is that? And then I realised that it was this book that I had seen in the works and thought that was interesting, but I didn't buy it at the time, and then I got it for my birthday, so really excited for that. And it has an odd page number. It has 385, so I did manage to find one. number 3. Number 3 is an indie or self-published book. So written by an indie author or a book that has been self-published. For the indie or self-published prompt, I picked out Live, Ranch, Love. I don't really have that many indie books on my bookshelf because I feel like a lot of the books that are indie and then they blow up have now been traditionally published. So this is one of the few. I think I have like 3 or 4, but some of them I'm saving for a specific time. But this is a cowboy romance. It's definitely been spoken about on BookTok recently, so I wouldn't be surprised if you have heard about this because it has recently blown up. However, I feel like it is niche enough that some of you may not have heard about it, but it just seems like a really, really cool book. And obviously I love the Chestnut Springs series, I love the Rebel Blue Ranch series, but I do kind of want to switch it up and find as many cowboy romances as I possibly can. This is number 4. These are such good prompts, by the way, guys. So we have favourite colour. So I have to pick a book that is my favourite colour. I do think my favourite colour is pink. I'm loving like baby blue recently, so we will see where that goes, but one of those colours will probably be what is featured for that prompt. For the favourite colour prompt, I mentioned how some of my favourite colours ever were pink and blue, and for my birthday I got Love Me Do by Lindsay Kelk. Now this has pink and blue on it, so I thought I do really want to read this. It has both of the colours that I mentioned, and also it's a summery read. I kind of wanted to make sure that I'm reading as much summer books as possible and as many as I possibly can, because the second it hits September I'm in spooky mode, I'm in fantasy book mode, I want it to thunderstorm every day to that point. So I was like, if I just prioritise summery reads, it will definitely benefit me. And also I got this one literally like last week, so I'm really, really excited for it. But that is Love Me Do. We have 2 more to do. I swear to God, I'm not faking this TBR. I've got the easiest prompts ever. This is probably the best one you can get. I got Mood Read, which essentially I can just pick any book that I'm in the mood for. That is amazing. For the Mood Read prompt, I picked Ricochet by Krista and Becca Ritchie. I am dying to delve back into the Addicted series specifically. 1, because I was really excited about it, and 2, Riley got me the rest of them for my birthday, so now I'm looking at them on my bookshelf, I'm like, I need this series in my hands and I need to be reading it now. And this one's a fairly short one as well, so I thought that would be a great one for this prompt. Some of the other books that I've spoken about are kind of on the longer side, or like the average length side, so I thought a cute quick one. I will also be progressing a series that I've started. I will also be delving back into a world that I know and love. Last but not least, a mystery. I absolutely love a mystery book, and there are definitely a couple on my physical TBR that are on my radar. I have None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. The main reason that I picked this book is because I'm actually borrowing this off of my friend Nikita from work. She randomly, we were talking about books one day at work, as one does to get through the day, you know, and she randomly came in the next day and just went, and I was like, oh my god, thank you. She was like, yeah, you can borrow it. She has already read it, so she did say that she's in no rush for it back. But I always feel really, really guilty when I'm borrowing people's books, because I'm like, they're probably missing it and they want it back. And so I have None of This Is True. This is a, obviously, mystery. Lisa Jewell is a very, very famous mystery author, and it is Nikita, who I'm borrowing this off of, her favourite author ever, to the point where when she reads other authors, she's like, this feels weird, because she's so used to Lisa Jewell, and she has like quite a few books. So I thought that this would be a great one for August, because I do want to get it back to her as soon as possible, and also it is one of my most anticipated reads and I do really want to read it, so that is good. And it will be my first hardback in a while. She is a hardback girly, so I'm excited to read that. But I feel like I did pretty well with those prompts. I feel like there wasn't anything too specific, so I feel like because they are quite vague prompts, I can pick a good few books for that. But that is all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys do enjoy this way of picking a TBR, I do have a couple of other ways that I want to do my monthly TBRs, but I feel like this is such a good way to get through your physical TBR. But if you do enjoy this, I will definitely do it again. If you did enjoy it, then please give it a thumbs up, and I will hopefully see you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!